Hello everyone, welcome back to Mando Lessons.
I'm here with my buddy Noah Fishman. We just recorded an album last fall, and we're going to do a tune off the album that Noah wrote called Hey Buddy Hey, and it sounds a little something like this.
A one, a two, 1, 2, a 1, 2. So this is a tune that I wrote called Hey Buddy Hey, wrote it a couple years ago. This tune is in the key of E, and I'm super excited to share it with you. Baron tells me this may be the first tune in the key of E on Mando Lessons. Is that true?
I think that's true, yeah.
The key of E is a great key to play in. This is the first tune I've ever written in the key of E, and I definitely wrote it to be a tune in the key of E.
And just to be clear, we're talking E major here, not E minor.
Oh, yes. Yeah, there's a lot of popular tunes in E minor.
Yeah.
But this is the key of E major. Look out. It's a lot like playing in the key of A, except it's up a fifth, so you can use a lot of your A tricks if you have some.
All right, so I'm going to hand it over to Noah, and he's going to teach the tune, a little guest appearance I'm really excited about. And then in a second lesson, we're going to talk a little bit about how he arranged this tune and some of those tricks that you see, and we'll have a full performance. If you haven't already, check out our album. It's on Bandcamp. You can find it by going to mandolessons.com and looking in the store section. And there's a lot of recordings in there, including my recording with Noah. So check that out and listen to Hey Buddy Hey and learn it from Noah right now. So
here we go. I'm about to break it down for you, so you stay tuned. Okay, so here's Hey Buddy Hey, one time through at a moderate tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So let me break this tune down for you. It starts on the 5th degree of the E scale, which is B here. That's on the 4th fret of the G string, and I'm using my middle finger. We have a sort of typical old-timey bluegrass walk-up, and it goes like this. 1, 2, 3. And this whole phrase is just an E pentatonic scale, which I'll talk about a little with Baron. But to give you the full first phrase, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. After that, it starts on the 4th fret of the A string here. And the phrase ends with a quick little flourish on the D string. So that whole first phrase sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. I'll play that one more time for you. 1, 2, 3. Now, the first A section ends with a phrase that goes up higher. I'll show you what I mean. It sounds like this. So we're going all the way up to G sharp on the E string. 1, 2, 3 of the E major scale there. So full A1 sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. And now the A2 ends with a phrase that descends. Where the first phrase went up, the second phrase goes down. And I'll break that down for you here. In context, here's A2. It's a kind of a funny ending because it doesn't end with a note on the, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You would expect to have a note right there on B3, but it's not there. So here's A1 and A2 all strung together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So, on to the B section. The B section, funny enough, starts on a B chord, which is the 5 of E major. The phrase starts on D sharp, which is on the first fret here of the D string. So, the first phrase goes like this. And from here, we outline a B7 chord. There's a B7 arpeggio for you. And on that 7, I'm actually switching to A. So, the A chord. So the phrase ends like this. Kind of a tricky little phrase. I mean tricky like sneaky, not like difficult. And here's the clincher of the whole piece. D major. So the B section starts with a D sharp. Oop, and then the next note is a D major. And I love this progression here. The D, A, B, very classic rock and roll progression, which you hear in some bluegrass music too. So the first phrase of the B section. Moving right on. This part has a lot of jumps in it, but the end of the B section goes like this. The next phrase. Strung together. Dee da dee do da dee da. And the end of the B section ends like this. often play that E with my fourth finger here. I find that to be easier when I'm playing this tune up to speed. So the whole B section. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So here we go, twice through the whole tune. This is Hey Buddy Hey in the key of E by myself, Noah Fishman. And I'll play it once through with no embellishments at all. And then I'll play it with a few embellishments like our good friend Baron does. And I'll put a lot of that droning E string because if we're in the key of E, we're going to want to hear a lot of E. So here we go. Hey Buddy Hey. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.